Welcome to Divorce Planners, where we are going to take you state by state and help you understand the self-help in your state to begin the process of getting your own divorce finalized. I have 20 years experience within the family court industry, so this channel will also be educating the American people on the dynamics of that industry. Now, clearly, if you are looking to file your own divorce, you do not want to hire a professional that profits off of the hardship of your family using laws and statutes and rules that are created by them down at your local bar association. So on this channel, we are not attorneys and we do not give legal advice. We are here to guide people in the self-help process that your state provides to you in order to get a divorce. So let's get right to it. Illinois. So we're going to go into the state website. We are going to be looking for self-help service. Then you want to go down and okay, it looks like you have finding a lawyer, legal advice. So if you need legal advice or help finding a lawyer, that would be a good spot to start. Going to court, find your court, going by phone. These are going to be different things you might want to look into. How to electronically file. So it looks like you can set up to potentially electronic file on your divorce. Now, I'm not sure of that, so I would not take that one to the bank. Okay, so they have a video you can watch on going to court on your own, which is excellent information. Resources on representation, and then court basics, which is excellent. So, does it give us a self-help option for rules, forms? Okay, so if you were up in here in forms, approve statewide forms. Let's see if they happen to have it in there. Okay, so here's your divorce. Approve statewide forms. See the overall process of getting divorced when you have children. We're always looking for something like this to give you like a step-by-step instruction, and this does beautifully. Okay, so here you have divorce with children overview. I would suggest printing this so that you kind of have this little roadmap on what they're needing for you. Okay, you're going to need to petition and give notice to spouse. You're going to have to get the response. Hopefully they have documents that would allow you to do that without this step, because you'd be doing it together. Now, you're going to have to do a parenting class. Obviously, these are things that have money, extra fees that are included. If both parents do not agree about these issues, parties can be sent to mediation. I would suggest that if you are trying to fill this out jointly with somebody, as I tell everybody, get all the information you agree on into the paperwork, and then you're only zeroing in on the things that you don't agree on. That way, you can set up a mediation, go to the mediation, hopefully reach the agreement, and then complete the paperwork. I would suggest going in with a complete agreement, or at least 95% agreed upon before you go before a judge or file your paperwork, if you're working together. If you're not working together, then you have to come in with your agreement and wait for the response from the other side. Okay, so for dissolution of marriage or civil union with children. Okay, this is going to give guideline Let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, so it's going to do forms, complete forms in 20 minutes. So this looks like you can start a program and get in there and do those forms, which would be great. It is through the legal aid. So this is a very helpful tool that Illinois provides. All right, so if you come back over here, you have Get Started. And you're going to have information on getting started. This is very important. It kind of helps you understand everything. This is going to be where it shows you your cost. I prefer printing these forms, so for me, I would print this so I have it readily available to look at while I'm working on my computer. Okay, and then you have how to get a divorce with children. Here is your table of contents. They're giving you a little warning. Okay. So they're giving you a nice little warning there. You need to read all warnings if you are going to do this by yourself. All right, and so here it is. It's going to give you all the information you need to do this yourself. Now, as you go through instructions that are lined out like this, what you want to do is when you start to get into the steps, okay, you are going to want to follow these steps and make sure you're getting the documents they are asking you to do. This is going to tell you what to do after you fill out the forms, and it's going to tell you how to get ready to go into court. If you have children, you have to go to court. Some states allow you, if you don't have children or minor children and you're getting divorced, you can do it without an appearance. So that is something you will have to look at as you are going through that step. All right, so now we're going to come over and you have the petition for dissolution. So I just kind of want to give you an idea of what these documents are going to look like. So here it is. You would type in your name because you're the person petitioning, and then the other person's name. You're going to go in and fill in the blanks on these documents. And then once you have them done, you come down to the bottom of the document and you can go save this form. I would save it to a folder on your computer under divorce, and I would also print the form so that you can make sure you can do a proofread on it before anybody gets it. Documents that require notary will let you know in the document, and you can notarize at the bank. And in my state, the clerk of courts can notarize. So you can have everything ready, go in and file together if you're filing together, and have the notary do all the notarizing. All right, so then you're going to have to do non-marital real estate. It looks like this is for the other person if you're not going to be doing this together. If you have to do this document, then you need to get a process server or a sheriff. My preference is the sheriff. They're at the courthouse quite often. They know what to do, and they know how to get these filed appropriately. If you don't want to shock somebody with serving them divorce papers by a sheriff, you can get a process server. I would not suggest using anybody outside of those two people for this step. Your case can get thrown out and you would have to refile and repay filing fees. Okay, so your parenting plan is going to define the parenting plan, what you agree in, what you don't agree about. And then this is the judgment for the dissolution. I would assume this is what the order is going to look like. So this, a lot of courts want you to fill out this top part. The bottom part is for the judge. You will see that as you follow your instructions and read the documents as you are doing them. I am not walking through documents step by step. It takes a while to get this done. So you go back and work on them and come back. Financial affidavits are another document you need to prepare yourself for before you sit down to do, because they are going to be going on. You will be having to put in a lot of financial information. Some people, You know, they can take that to an accountant. If they have an accountant, take it to your accountant. Take the child support worksheet and the maintenance worksheets to an accountant. You know, they can do that for you. So, and that's what they're qualified to do. So there you have it, the quick overview of how you would start to do your own DIY divorce in Illinois. My other suggestion would be, as you're going through this process, if you guys have legal questions, write them down. Get through the paperwork the best you can. And then if you have those legal questions, go get them answered before you complete your paperwork. Make the choices, you know, whether you really think you want to engage in the practice of family law or if you just want to get this divorce filed. Thank y'all. Have a good day.